The Kardashians are notorious for beefing with every celebrity known to humankind, but their feud with Caitlyn Jenner is levels beyond what we have witnessed in recent years. As if kicking her out of the clan wasn't enough, the Kardashians continue to mistreat the former Olympic decathlete, not because of her gender, but because they simply can't stand her attitude. Dying to know more? Well, we're more than ready to spill the beans, so make sure to stay with us until the end of the video. The whole thing dates back to June of 2015, when Bruce transitioned to Caitlyn and revealed her new identity through the very same groundbreaking Vanity Fair interview that kickstarted this year-long feud in the first place. Caitlyn shockingly announced that her marriage to Kris Jenner was nothing short of a compromise, and while they mostly broke up because of her gender, Kris's attitude towards their marriage and her mistreatment of Caitlyn had a huge part to play in them going their separate ways. Sheesh, now that's the typical Kardashian drama we're all here for. The immediate reaction to this humiliating statement came directly from none other than Khloe Kardashian. She publicly renounced Caitlyn and sent some pretty horrendous text messages to her saying how the clan was willing to support her through the transition, but they won't be able to do that until Caitlyn stops saying negative things about Kris. Khloe cautioned Caitlyn to stop using Kris for sympathy votes and strongly condemned her efforts of trying to drag Kris's name through the mud. Kris didn't hold back in giving Caitlyn a shut-up call either. In one of the earlier Keeping Up with the Kardashian episodes, Kris was seen swearing at Bruce on a phone call and wished to never have met him in the first place. There are a bunch of other vile things we see Kris saying in this episode, but we'll spare you the details here. Another reason why the Kardashians' beef with Caitlyn seems to see no end is Caitlyn's secrecy about the whole gender reassignment thing. Kim claims that she first found out that her father was thinking of transitioning through social media posts. Khloe broke her silence about this issue on The Ellen Show by saying that she was the most affected by Bruce's dishonesty. They kept on asking him to explain the rumors, but he'd say one thing to them and completely change his statement in front of the reporters. The family didn't even know when Bruce would start dressing as Caitlyn either. Now, that's not something to keep your loved ones in the dark about, don't you think? Coming to the point you've all been desperately waiting for. Yeah, Caitlyn's favorite child. Kylie seems to be Caitlyn's star child, one she spends all the important holidays with. Caitlyn has been rumored to decline invitations from the rest of the kids, just so she could spend Father's Day with Kylie alone. Yeah, quite concerning if you ask me. Up until fans, Caitlyn's dark past didn't help much in salvaging her failing reputation either. There's video evidence of her smashing into a Lexus with her car and killing the driver surfacing all over the internet. What's much worse is how Caitlyn never approached the victim's family, nor did she try to own up to her mistake. Yeah, you heard that right. Forget about financial compensation. Poor folks didn't even get a much-deserved apology. Instead, she hired an entire media team to brush this incident under the rug. So, what's Caitlyn up to these days? Are the Kardashians keeping up with their stepmother's life anymore, or is the feud all in the past? Caitlyn was recently seen talking about her relationship with all of her kids. She said she had to make a conscious effort to contact them, and the effort isn't reciprocated that often, except on the Jenner side. Caitlyn even asked Kris for career advice, and the two were seen sharing a heartfelt moment quite recently. So, are the matters finally settled between the two sides? We'd say yes, had Caitlyn not suspiciously unfollowed Kendall, her most down-to-earth daughter, on Instagram. What happened between the two to warrant this immediate turn of events? It's still a mystery that remains to be solved. That's all for our side today. Click on one of the two videos on your screen. We'll catch you guys in the next one.